Hello guys, how are you? My name is Peter Sande Tubede Mkwanazi. I'm a computer scientist by profession, and a research assistant. I work for the UKZN psychiatry department, research assistant there. So I'm gonna be posting my journey here, and in this channel I'm gonna be featuring doctors and psychologists and psychiatrists. Uh, it's gonna be helping people with a number of problems they have, like giving you tips on how to deal with problems, things that can affect you like mentally. And if you're having episodes, giving you tips how to identify episodes, like what may be triggering those episodes may need you to go to the doctor. But yeah, a lot of that is gonna be discussed in this channel. So it's gonna be a beautiful channel, discussing my role as being a computer scientist and how I ended up being in the psychiatry department, and not just being in the psychiatry department, being a part of a project that's in the psychiatry department. So a lot of those things are gonna be defined. I'm gonna be doing defining some terms, defining some words that people would like to know, and how it is being a computer scientist in South Africa. So I'm from South Africa. May have not mentioned that in the first, but yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So as of, I'm gonna try to post at least once a week or twice a week, depending on the availability of the doctors, because they're busy people. But if you follow my channel, I'm sure you discover something that's very helpful and that will help benefit your life in a very beautiful way. So I'm gonna be posting a lot of things as time progresses. Maybe I'm going to do vlogs, showing you the process and how it is going to the clinic, and if I'm allowed to show you the behavior of people and how and what you can get to if you leave it untreated. So treating it is very important. Treating the symptoms before they become hectic is very important a lot. um and if you have some input, like, and if you have a story, because there are a lot of stories that are common. People have a lot of common stories. There's a lady that I know. There's a lot of people. I have to ask permission from her first to discuss a story, but there's a lot of people who have common problems, which results in common issues, and which can be very influential in the way they behave. Because sometimes you may think people around you are changing and behaving differently towards you because of something, maybe achieve something, or maybe things are not going as well in your life. So you're thinking people are distancing themselves from you, but only to find out that maybe it's you and how you behave around them, due to these things that you have acquired, or things that are not going the right way for you. Because even if we don't notice it, but it happens to us. What we think and how we are mentally, our state of mind, it shows in our behavior, in our reactions, and how we answer people when they ask us questions, and how we conduct ourselves, how we do a lot of things. It shows uh, whenever we wanna whenever we are talking to people or interacting with people. So in this channel, I just wanted to post in this video that this is an introduction of video. Like, I'm gonna be covering a lot of content dealing with mental health, anxiety, and depression, like mostly in the youth, because there's sometimes things that we do for fun that end up affecting us mentally, and affecting us academically, and affecting us in a lot of ways. Like, if something, it's a pattern, if it affects you in one aspect of your life, surely in the other aspects it's going to affect you too. So uh, it's very important to be aware of things that are going to affect you negatively. So excuse me for every time I speak too much, I need to drink some water. So the water is necessary. I'm going to be drinking it in a lot. But next week I'm surely going to be posting. Oh, and partnership. I have a partnership with UKZN. I'm going to be posting in their official channel and in my official channel. The magazines they use to interact with people, because they are in an academical space, but they wanna engage with people they want to engage with people. So I'm going to be using these magazines for, because they wrote these magazines last year and the year before that. So they have articles that I'm going to be sharing with you, but sharing in the media context of not being boring, that is, because they are academic articles, some of them, and some of them are stories. Like there is a story about someone who's a professional doctor and a traditional healer. If you know, if you're from South Africa, you will know what a traditional healer is. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing that and how you can infuse those things and how we benefit each other, because it's it's going to be very helpful. Like sometimes if you get episodes, like episodes can be anything. Episodes can be you talking to yourself. Episodes can be shouting at something that is not there. Like there are some form of relief mechanisms that we use whenever we are encountering something which causes episodes. Episodes can be minor, they can be very, like, sometimes when we have significant mood swings, they can be a form of an episode. Mind you, I wanna say to this, clarify this. I'm not a doctor. I am not a medical doctor or a psychiatrist, a psychologist, or any clinical doctor. I'm a computer scientist who's a researcher. Uh, and I want to show this, but I'm going to be interviewing doctors. I know this is a long video for an introduction video, and I'm going. Some people are not even going to be at this point, watching at this point, but I'm going to be interviewing young doctors as well, like the journey they had to become a doctor. If you have the same, if you wanna take the same path. Oh, I'm going to have a blog too, but maybe it's gonna be live in 2 or 3 months. I'm gonna make the blog depending on the successfulness of the channel. Maybe I'm just gonna paste the blog. I'm still working on that because it's a new channel. Trying to do something new to help the youth, because it's not commercialized. The thing of depression and anxiety and psychosis and psychophenia, like a lot of things are not commercialized, so you don't get to understand how it is until it affects you, like a lot. Like a lot of our parents experience pain that sometimes leads on to us. Like if you are in a child, if you had an unstable childhood or a stable family, no disrespect, but there are some things that affect you as you live on, which are very dangerous. Those things can be very, very dangerous and consuming. So it will be very beneficial to follow the channel and listen to what I have to say and what the psychologist and therapist have to say, because it might be very, very beneficial to you. So, yes, thank you for listening. If you got this far, it means you are going to have a very, very, very helpful and lovely journey, you and I.